Evening, guys. Tonight I'm going to do two videos. This one that I'm doing now, it's a banker strategy that you can use using the date and the time, the date and time. Okay, so I'm gonna start on the 1st of October. The date is the 1st. I'm using the date, and I'll be working around it with the way we interpret time, right? I'll be using it the way we interpret time. All right, let's begin. Okay, one, when it's 1 o'clock, it's 1300. There is your answer there. When it's 1 o'clock, it's 1300. And then on lunch, let's say 1300 here. 1300, 1400, 1500. Here it's 1600, 17, 18. So looking at it here, our 13 came as 31, our 14 came as 14, as 14 came as 41. Then what you should also see is the way they exchange those numbers. We have got 17 sitting up here and 17 played below here. And then the same 17 brought 18. Those numbers, they will play around those days, according to time. The 16, if you look into the 16, it did not match up with anything here. But I know if we go further, you understand what I'm saying. So that means it's either the 16 is code or it will pop out. So if we go back, we said 4 is 16, 15 is 17, 6 is 18, and our 18 played here. We have got 19, which is 7, 1900, 1600, 1700. So 7 o'clock during the night, it's 1700. 6 o'clock during the night, it's 1800. So this is how also UK does these things. This is how they interpret numbers. So if you see 8 o'clock, it's 2000. Okay, here it's 8 o'clock, 2000. It did not come here. It didn't come. But we'll go also to T and check. 2100. This is what? 2200. We together? 2200 played on the 10th, ne? On the 10th. And then 11th. So we say 2200 here, and then 2300. There's 23 and 32. Same day, ne? And then today is 2400, which is 12 midnight. It played yesterday. That's where they would beat us there, ne? Okay. Let me do this. I will do the okay, let me go back and say T. Let me go to T and show you also on the T, starting from the 1st of October. We're saying 13, 14, 1500, nothing came. 4 is 1600, nothing came there. But if you see that 16 that was owing came on 1700. The 16 came on 1700, and the 17 came on lunch here on 18 and on 1600. Okay, then we go to 1800, 1900. Here it didn't come. But see where they put the 20 is sitting at. The 20 is missing on top here, but it is sitting here. If you look at this norm, it has happened also to 1700. You look at 17, it is the same scenario which have happened. These numbers, they come for a reason. 2000 comes because of 8 o'clock in the night. Okay, let's continue. Then we are sitting here, it's 2100, which is 9 o'clock during the night, and then 2200, yeah, it's sitting here, the 20, we need it here, that 20, you understand? And then 2300, we have got this one and this one, which were repeated. You can get your banker. There is 2400 here. It did not come because 24 repeated twice below. It repeated twice below. Now the time has exhausted. What must be done? That's when we go back to play numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the small numbers start. That's where the small numbers should start coming now. You understand? So tomorrow's date is 13. Ne? So now tomorrow's date is 13. So we need 1 o'clock or 10. Those are the bankers for tomorrow. 1 or 10. Those are the bankers for tomorrow. So that's what I can say for the banker, and for the banker using the date and time strategy. you are covered. You got a banker from there. You got a banker from there. Thank you, guys. Okay, let me now post the strategy for lunch and tea.